Hello, friends. Happy Friday to everyone. I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Great to see so many folks already here tonight for this special night where we're going to be doing an auction, but we're going to let the room fill up a bit before we get into that. So let's see who we've got there tonight. Street Glide Piper, good to see you tonight. James Stumbo, Corvette Jim Pipe Rescue, Patrick Grant, Piper on the 45. Great to see all you guys in tonight. Everett Young, Daniel Leslie, how you doing, Daniel? Paul the Piper, Big Country Briar, fantastic. Signal Man Tony from Rhode Island. Hey Tony, how you doing? Already got quite a few folks in, unusual for this early in the evening, so that's a good sign. I really appreciate you guys showing up to support this cause. Garden Piper, how you doing, buddy? Kilted Piper Steve and Miss Kathy, hello to you both. Smoking Fireman, good to see you tonight. Dude Rustica, you made it. Good to see you, Steve. Michael Muirhead, Tony R2390, good to see you. Jeffrey Feinberg. Michael Case, thank you, my friend. I hope we can raise some serious money tonight. Lisantville 1865, good to see you. VJazz 79, welcome from Tennessee. Good to see you, buddy. My Zippo fluid out of the way. It's a little bit less attractive than the other shop clutter that I got back there. Bona Piper, hello Christian. RJ Lionheart, good to see you tonight. So I am smoking my Matches Memorial Friday 7 Ellie because it is Friday. I have got this beautiful tamper by J.M. Boswell, which was given to me. It was a gift of my good friend Jack Kurtz, and one of my favorite tampers for sure. I just love the way he used the plateau in that. Sharon Adams, hello. I'm okay. Are you okay? Hope all is well with you. Brian Woodward, good to see you. And yes, thank you, Paul the Piper. Do please hit the thumbs up. It's good for us. It helps get the word out about the show. So I'll greatly appreciate it. Yardism, hello there, Chad. Lighter fluid just tells you I'm serious. Ain't it the truth? I should get out my big bottle of dirty pipe cleaners and put that out there too, huh? Jay Furman, good to see you, Jay. Here we go indeed. Meerschaum Mountaineer 304, hello. Smoking his old Meerschaum Viking head. Fantastic. So I told you about the smoke. I also have a very strange drink tonight. I tell you, it's been just unbelievably busy at work, and I haven't had time to do anything. And a couple of times my wife said to me, "You want me to go buy whiskey for you?" And no, because I want to buy it myself. I might need that lighter fluid. You know, I enjoy buying it myself, so I say no. And I still don't have anything except for her stuff. So what I'm drinking tonight is some spiced rum on ice. It's actually a Pennsylvania boutique distillery called Maggie's Farm. It's not bad. It's if you like spiced rum, it's the sort of thing you might like. I'm not a big rum drinker, and I'm certainly not a big spiced rum drinker. So it's unique. But it's better than nothing. Corvette Jim's already bidding. $50 on the first item. Smoking Fireman went back to my first introductory video. Yeah, I did have hair back then. It's been a while. I've been thinking it would be fun to, if there was a way to just like take a thumbnail shot of my face and like do a progression over time, since I've been doing this for, I don't actually know how long I've been doing this. It's got to be close to 5 years now. And I have changed a lot over those 5 years. All right, so what time is it? We're just 5 minutes in. I'm going to start about quarter after, just to give folks time to show up before we start bidding on things. But I'll talk a little bit about how we're going to do this. And well, before I do that, let me talk a little bit about why we're going to do this. So I know I've talked about this previously, but a lot of you guys were not on previous live streams. So let me just tell the story kind of briefly. Justin Aldrich was a member of the YTPC. He didn't make videos, but he commented on videos. That's how I met him, through comments on my videos. He was also active on Instagram as a fly tyer, a professional fly tyer, and I got to know him really well on Instagram. We became pretty good friends, you know, chatting back and forth and stuff. And Justin suffered from Crohn's disease, a very serious condition, and you know, can be life-threatening. And unfortunately, back in, I've said September previously, but it was actually in August. Just time is moving strangely these days, but it was in August that Justin very sadly passed away at a very young age, leaving behind, I believe, 6 children. He always talked about his kids, but I never kept count, so I honestly don't know if it's 6, but I think it's 6 children. His wife, and you know, he's deeply missed by his family, but of course he's deeply missed by his many friends as well. So prior to his passing, you know, I knew he was sick, but I didn't know that, you know, he was imminently going to pass away. He had gotten in touch with me and asked me to make some modified corncob pipes, and I said, sure, I'll do that for you, no problem. And we went back and forth for about a month, and it was really enjoyable. I would spend summer evenings sitting out on the patio, smoking a pipe and chatting with him through Instagram. He would send me pictures of pipes that he liked. I would send him pictures of pipes that I thought I might be able to make out of a corncob. And we tried to meet somewhere in the middle. He convinced me to try to make a tomato out of a corncob pipe, which I don't recommend. Although I don't think it turned out too terrible. And sadly, he passed away before I was able to complete the pipes. And you know, it's hard for me to tell this story, but one day I sent him an update with some pictures and all that, and I just never heard back from him. And yeah, he had passed on. So I had these pipes. I couldn't work on them for a while. I finally finished them, and I thought, you know, I got to do something special with them. I don't want to keep them. I don't want to just sell them. And I thought, well, why not auction them off? And when I talked about doing that on a live stream, probably a month and a half ago, folks immediately started stepping up, saying, you know, I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna, you know, donate something. I want to bid. I want to make a donation. I see Jay Furman wants the rum. You can have it, Jay. You don't have to pay for that. You just have to fight my wife for it. So I wound up accumulating a number of items, and if you were here for the little intro slideshow thing, you saw everything that's going to be auctioned off tonight. And that's what we're going to be doing. So it's going to be fun. You know, we're going to have a good time. I think that's what Justin would want us to do. We're going to raise some money. Every penny that we raise is going to go directly to Justin's wife. So I will pay all the shipping. I'm not worried about the shipping, except for overseas shipping. So if you're overseas and you want to bid, that's fine. 2 conditions for overseas. I'm going to ask you to pay for the shipping because it can get pretty pricey. And I'm going to ask you to agree that you take full responsibility for the possibility that the package may not get to you, because customs will do what customs will do. So other than that, overseas bids are certainly welcome. And of course, bids within the US are certainly welcome. To bid, you have to be of legal smoking age in your locale. Just, standard sort of YouTube rules here. You're all familiar with those. And I think, with one exception, I'm just going to start the bid at, I think we'll probably bid in $10 increments, if that makes sense to everyone. And we'll just start the bid at $10. And, or maybe I'll just start it at 0 and somebody can bid what they think. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We won't give a starting bid. There's one exception to that. There is one of the pipes, the tomato corncob pipe. I already have a silent bid on that. Brian Quilty, who's a friend of mine, he's a member of the YTPC, frequently comments on my videos. Brian asked if he could bid $100 on that pipe, with the understanding that somebody else might bid more than that. And I said, I think that'll be okay. I didn't want to do it like I've got a secret bidder and I'm just going to keep adding money to it, because that seems kind of fake. So what I said was, we'll start the bidding at $100 on that pipe, and if anybody wants to go above that, great. If not, it belongs to Brian. If Brian loses that bid, he's still going to donate the $100. So that's very kind and generous of him, and I appreciate it. And I guess the last thing I want to say, let me just catch up here. Tunnel Take, hey Greg, Tobacco Pipes International, good to see you, Mark. Think I said hello to Big Country Briar, but hello in case I didn't. Kevin Berenger. Well, it's not a silent bid anymore. It wasn't the right word, Kevin, but yeah, that's the way it works. Brian is a good guy, Jim. Absolutely. Okay, so the last thing is, several folks have asked me about donations, and I've actually already got several donations that have come in, and that's appreciated as well. I am going to put this all together in one payment, and we'll send that to Justin's wife, and I'll let you know on Sunday what the total looks like. If you'd like to make a donation between now and Sunday, you can do that. You can send it to me by PayPal, and my PayPal is canerodpiper@gmail.com. It's the same as my email. And feel free to do that. Just in the notes section, please put "for Justin's auction" or something like that, so I know what it's for. And if you didn't get that, or you don't know how to use PayPal, send me a note and by email, canerodpiper@gmail.com, and we'll get to it. One final thing, I think this is my third final thing, but this really is the last one. I got 3 items that came in late. So if you saw the video that I made on Wednesday where I went through all the items, we've got all of those, and then we have 3 additions. We have, and these are all anonymous donations. We have a tin of Escudo from 2010. We have 2 8-ounce tins of Cornell and Deal tobaccos, Burley Flake number 3 from 2008, and Haunted Bookshop from 2020. And the third item is, we have an unsmoked in the box Matches 860 Memorial Friday Sabanelli. And all 3 of those are going to be auctioned off tonight. The catch here is that I don't have those. So I've agreed with the donors that we will, you'll contact me with your address if you're the winning bid. I will send your address to the donor. They will send the item to you. I'm going to wait until I get the tracking information for those things before I put the money together and send it off to Justin's wife, just because I fully trust everybody, but I just want to make sure there's no hitches before we do that. So that's the last point. So let's see. Hey, little Fat Morgan, good to see you, buddy. Doug Owen, how do we bid? Well, you just put your bid into the chat thing here, and we're going to do it. We'll escalate. So we're going to start the bid at 0, and let's do $10 increments, I suppose. And when it plateaus, that item will be sold, and I'll just be the judge of how long we wait. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll wing it. I don't think we'll have trouble with this, but we shall see. I can have trouble with the most surprising things. You can't trust the Postal Service, Jim. I know. Although, I'll tell you, amazingly, Doug Owen was kind enough to send me a book. Doug, I don't know if you saw your email today or not. I think he shipped it out on Saturday, and I got it on Wednesday, and he sent it book rate. That's faster than a first-class mail package gets somewhere. I don't know. I just don't understand the post office anymore. All right, we got a nice crowd, 74 folks already. That is fantastic. I'm really happy to see this kind of support. Ah, thanks, Scott. Glad you could join us during your break. Much appreciated. So, should we? I'm not asking. We should go ahead and get started. I'm a minute late. I said I'd do this a quarter after, and it's 16 after. Sorry about that. All right, so I've got all of the items here, and I'm going to be going through them in a relatively random order. And we will just, like I said, let's get through the first item, see how it goes, and maybe we'll have to adjust the bidding procedures and such, but we'll just get through the first item. So the first item is going to be this beautiful resin pipe stand made by our own James Stumbo. Really beautiful, holds a pipe. I mean, I'm envious of the folks that get one of these because that's just cool. And you can put the pipe down pretty much anywhere. It's not going to tip over. Looks neat. Reminds me of a volcano. Just don't sit on it. That's the only thing. So, do we have a starting bid? All right, Corvette Jim, you're bidding $50 for the pipe stand. Fantastic. We got $50. And keeping in mind, guys, that there's a 30-second delay here, I'm probably going to wait a minute before I bang the gavel, which I should have gotten a gavel. But I will probably give it a full minute. So we got $50. Does anybody want to go above that? It certainly is worth that. This is really a nice pipe stand. Boris the Piper says you can keep 2 pipes in it, and yeah, there's plenty of room. I mean, you could easily do that. You couldn't see anything there, could you? I could use the Hercules pipe as a gavel. No, Brian Woodward, we're not going to do that. All right, so we got $50, and I'm going to give it like maybe 15 more seconds before I call it. All right, that's it. First item, the orange pipe stand. It is going off to our buddy Corvette Jim Piper for a kind donation of $50. Jim, if you could send that to me by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com, and if that doesn't make sense to you, send me an email. We'll get it worked out. Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. It's too late. I already called it. I'm sorry. I'm seeing folks bidding 60. There's another pipe stand coming up though, so yeah, I'm seeing several bids of 60. I'm sorry, I can't accept them. It's already been called, but there's another pipe stand coming up, so there will be another chance at that. Maybe I will, for the next one, wait a bit longer. The delay is about 30 seconds, so you know what I'll do? I will use my watch the next time, and I will time off a full minute after the last one. Yeah, Boca to Boynton, there's always a lag. There's about a 30-second lag between what I say and what you hear. There's nothing that I can do about that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is when I think it's final, I will use my watch to time off 1 full minute. Okay? And my apologies, guys. But there is another one of those stands coming up in a few minutes. No, Hillbilly Piper, you can't pay through the chat because then YouTube takes a cut of it, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that we get all the money to Justin's wife. All right, on to item number 2, which item number 2 is going to be the Prince Cobb. So this is a modified Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. This was one of the 2 pipes that I was making for Justin. You can see it's got a acrylic saddle stem. The shank is made of cherry. It has a probably nickel silver band. This was actually a gold plated band originally, and if you didn't see the story, hear the story, I wanted to put a band on the pipe, and Justin didn't want me to spend anything on it, so he said as long as I had a band that I didn't have to buy, I could do it. And the only one I had was this one that was previously gold plated, but it had buffed off. The pipe will be pipe mortared. I haven't done that yet. I'll do it this weekend, and it'll be ready to smoke when it arrives. So here we go. Where are we going to start the bidding on this one? All right, Daniel Leslie's bid $10, and Kevin Berenger is bid $20. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. That's a good point, Mark. When you do send payment, try to remember to use the family friends option, because otherwise PayPal takes a cut. So we're currently sitting at $20 for the Prince. D Swanso 4 is at $40. Smoking Fireman also coming in at $40, but Signalman Tony has now topped that with $50. Okay, we got Signalman Tony in first with the 50, so Street Glide's $50. We're not going to count. You're going to have to go higher than 50 Street Glide. Tim Fournier, how you doing, Tim? I'm not accepting body parts tonight. All right, Street Glide Piper is now bidding 60. So $60 is the high bid. Paul 60 is the high bid. Street Glide Piper already has that. So if you Paul the Piper, you would have to go higher than 60. Signalman Tony from Rhode Island coming in with $75. $75 is the high bid. I feel like I should have this like on a turntable or something like they do on the, what is that channel where they sell stuff all the time? Or have a professional hand model doing stuff with it. All right, so we seem to be stalled at $75. Signalman Tony from Rhode Island has the high bid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that $75 is the high bid, and we are now going to start a 1 minute timer. Oh, can't put that one in my mouth. So we're going to start 1 minute now. QVC, that's right, Tim. Oh yeah, there's the Home Shopping Network too. There's two of them. It'd be easier if I took it off my arm. I wouldn't have to hold my arm up. There we go. Sometimes I'm a little slow. We got about 20 seconds left. Top bid is $75 on the Cobb Prince. And there we go. So congratulations, Signalman Tony. The Prince is yours for $75. So if you could please send that to me by PayPal. CaneRodPiper@gmail.com. Sorry guys, I got too many things going on here. $75. Signalman Tony. Fantastic. All right, so that hopefully went a little bit better and was less ambiguous. And again, I apologize for the first one, but hey, it was the first one, so we'll get better as we go along. So tell me, and I'm not intentionally trying to drag this out, but I do want to give folks time to move in and out and, you know, get their thoughts set on whether or not they're going to bid and whatnot, rather than just race through everything. So does it make sense to start the bidding at zero for these items, or would it be better to set a starting bid? Does anyone have any thoughts on that? I mean, I think if we started at zero, they're going to grow to what they would grow to anyway. And very few of them can I logically set a starting bid. I mean, for that Prince, I probably would have said $30 just based on the material that was in it. Keep it at zero. Okay. Well, Couch, don't let us stop you, my friend. It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I don't think 10 or 15 is all that different from 0, my pipe and I, so I'm getting a lot of 0 votes. We're gonna start at 0. Left my camera on go, wants to start at 6,000. Well, we get done quickly. Alright, we're gonna keep it as is. Good enough. That's true, Voodoo. If somebody wants to bid $100 at the start, that'll happen, and it will happen for the tomato pipe because Brian has already done that. All right, next item. This is an exciting one for me. I didn't expect to get something like this in the auction. This is a really beautiful knife, handmade by our friend James Stumbo, and it's got this snap secured holster. And just look at that beauty. Kilton Piper Steve called it a skinning knife. I think it would make a fantastic one. Fits very well in the hand. Yeah, wonderful knife. It's sharp. I tested it on my thumbnail. I'm not going to do it again because I'll cut myself. The holster is also handmade. James does beautiful work. Would make a great flake cutting knife, but also, you know, fantastic knife to take out if you're a hunter or fisherman. Did I put that in backwards? I sure did. Secure it to your belt and you're ready to go. All right, so we got a starting bid from Daniel Leslie of $15. Northwest Pipe Smoker is jumping up to $50. Thank you, Tom. Good to see you tonight. So we're at $50. Street Glide Piper, $70. So top bid right now is $70. No, Tim. Signum and Tony from Rhode Island is bidding $100 for the knife. We're up to $100. Doug Owen, $200. And well worth it. This is a beautiful knife. It really feels good in the hand. Doug must be thinking about getting in a knife fight. $200 top bid right now. Doug is indeed the man to beat. Yeah, I would seriously consider, I don't know if James is willing to make these on commission or not, but I would be happy to ask him about that myself. All right, so we got a top bid right now of $200. Scott, have a good evening at work. Thanks so much for dropping in, buddy. Bring a pipe to a gunfight. All right, let's start the clock then. We're on the $200 bid, so we're going to give it a 1 minute starting now. Indeed, Steve, you can easily spend $300 or more on a handmade knife. So this is well worth the $200 that Doug has bid. Daniel Leslie, is that a pun? Daniel says it's a sharp deal. Are you serious, Jim? Wow. Corvette Jim is doing something very generous. All right, 5 seconds. And there we go. Congratulations, Doug. You are the proud owner of this beautiful knife. So, Doug, if you could please send by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com. If that doesn't work, drop me an email and we'll work it out. And by the way, everyone, please do email me your shipping address or put it in the notes. Actually, PayPal will take care of that, so I'll get it one way or the other. Congratulations, Doug. Let me write this down. Very nice. Well, thank you so much, Corvette Jim. So, Corvette Jim has actually donated the orange pipe holder back to the auction to be auctioned off again. So, that's really kind of you, Jim. And we had some other bids on that, so I'm sure that it will go. So, why don't we do that? Why don't we just go ahead and... Well, no, let's... Yeah, let's do it. We'll just bring out the orange pipe holder again and re-auction that. So, in case you didn't see it the first time around, beautiful cast resin orange pipe holder, and it very nicely holds a pipe in many different locations. You could fit more than one in there. Nice piece to keep on your table and keep your pipes in. So, do we have a starting bid on this one? Oh boy. So Paul the Piper's threatening us. Voodoo, $60. Thank you, Voodoo. So we got a starting bid of $60 for the pipe stand. Paul, I really like that you threw in the calabash at the end. That just that's an image I just don't want in my head. Yeah, Smoking Fireman, we're up to 90 folks. Really, really appreciate you guys showing up for this. All right, we're at 60. We don't seem to be getting any more bids, and it went for 50 the first time, so that's probably reasonable. Let's go ahead and give it a minute, which we will start now. No, Jim, I really don't think we want to see that. Tim wants me to, you know, Tim, I was just thinking about that. Would be improper without the calabash. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Very kind, Mark. I think we can do that. Tobacco Pipes International, thank you very much. All right, 10 seconds to go here. 5. All right, there we go, Voodooed. you are the proud owner, congratulations, of this beautiful pipe stand. For a bid of $60. So if you could please send that to me at canerodpiper@gmail.com via PayPal. The pipe stand will be yours. So let me just take a minute here because we had another donation come in here from Tobacco Pipes International. And he is donating a tin of 2014 Dunhill Durbar. And he will ship that out. So thank you very much, Mark, for that, and we will auction that off later on. Much appreciated. And yes, it is an awesome blend for sure. Voodoo put a spell on everyone. Indeed, Tim, indeed. Mon-Claude Gonzam, good to see you, buddy. All right, well, I'm gonna pack another pipe if you don't mind, because I can find my tobacco. I'm gonna go with the other Fridays evidently. This is a 622, I believe, 622 KS. Yes, you know, Michael Case, I actually asked my lovely assistant if she would like to help me, and she wasn't necessarily opposed to it, but she made it clear that she had other things to do. So unfortunately, I don't have a lovely assistant tonight. Oh, hello, Pensive Piper. Streetglide Piper, are you bidding on something? Because there's nothing to bid on right now. Oh, it's the number of folks in the room. Okay. Yes. It'd be great if we got up to 100. That would be wonderful. Okay, next item up for bid. So, there's a bit of a mystery. So I do not know this tobacco, and I do not know this blender. It is, so what is written on there is John Aylesbury Latakia blend. And this was purchased in 2000. I don't know when it was tinned. When I went to look this up, I could only find John Aylesburg Latakia blend, and it looks like maybe that is actually a G that's just been cut off on the, I don't know. I mean, that's not how Germans make G's, so I don't know why it says Aylesbury, but everywhere I look it's Aylesburg. I'm sure Doug Owen knows. Anyway, it's a Latakia blend. The description is in German, so I can't really read it to you. Well, I could, but you would just laugh at me. However, I did find that it is a typical English mixture, Virginia Latakia, and it's apparently a fairly good one. Not easy to get on Smoking Pipes. It's out of stock regularly. It's currently out of stock. So if you'd like to try out a German tobacco, it's a nice, what is this, 100-gram tin? And this was sent to me by an anonymous donor. So, Who would like to bid on the John Aylesbury or Aylesburg Latakia blend? Jay Furman says it's delicious stuff. Bootleg tin. Daniel Leslie bidding 20 bucks. Thank you, Daniel. D Swanzo 4, $30. I don't know, Doug. I don't know. Jay Furman, $50. We've got $50 for the John Aylesbury or Berg Latakia blend. Tim, top bid is $50. You got to go higher. Bremen Pipe Smoker loves the stuff, says Doug Owen. I did not know that. I like to watch Mark's videos, but I honestly, the tobaccos that he talks about, I rarely have the opportunity to try, so I don't pay much attention to them. I don't remember them. I pay attention to what he says about them, but I don't remember what the blends are called. So Bona Piper's saying it's Aylesbury, but if you go to tobacco reviews, it's Aylesburg. Unless maybe I had a little bit too much spiced rum last night. I didn't have any spiced rum last night. Alright, so we got Jay Furman at 50. I'm going to give it a little bit longer and then we're going to start the 1 minute timer. D Swan 04 is going to $55. Good point, Yardism. We should do $10 increments. The D Swan 04, are you willing to go to 60? Oh, Jay Furman went to 60, so yeah, we should do $10 increments. I'm sorry I forgot about that. And thank you, Chad, for being there. So Jay is now at $60. Indeed, Doug. I tried doing a video in German years ago. There was a German YouTube guy who asked folks that didn't speak German to do a video in German for a giveaway. It was fun. I studied German in high school, so at least I kind of knew what I was doing, but you know how it is when you take a language in high school. Something must have been added to the haunted bookshop. That's probably what happened, Tim. All right, so we're at $60 now. Jay Furman has the top bid, and we are going to start the timer now. So 1 minute, sticking $60. Scorch Bowl Yardism is one of my trusted moderators, and he's allowed to throw his 2 cents in anytime he wants to. $60, we're down to about 30 seconds. My pipe and I, that would be a real challenge. Five seconds. And there we go. So the John Aylesbury Latakia blend goes to Jay Furman. Thank you, Jay. Congratulations. So that was $60. If you could send that to me by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com, I will get that in the mail as soon as everything settles. Oh, wow. That is fantastic, Mark. Let me get Jay written down here so I don't forget. All right. So Mark is adding, Tobacco Pipes International is adding a handmade pipe made by him, and it is I missed it. Rusticated freehand, and there's a video on it showing how he rusticated it. If you want to go and look for that now, Tobacco Pipes International, and then we'll put this towards the end, so you got time to check that out if you want. And it's his pipe number. It's his number 2 pipe. So you got a chance to get in at the ground floor on someone who is surely going to be a fine artisan pipe maker. Because if you haven't seen the other things that Mark makes, okay, Mark, I will auction them both together. Fantastic. All right, so next up, we've got the other pipe stand. This is the only other pipe stand. I only have 2 of these. If I had 3, I'd be keeping one. I'm just kidding. So this is the blue one. I really like this one. It makes me think of ice floating on a cold ocean, and like an iceberg with a, I don't know why there's a pool in the middle of an iceberg, but maybe an Arctic volcano or something. Really cool looking, and again, pipes fit in it nicely, and it's very secure. I don't know if James uses a different material in the center here, but it's nice and smooth, but it seems to grip really well. So we will go ahead and open bidding on this, and Voodoo is bidding $60 on this one. So we got a $60 starting bid. Yeah, reminds me of Alaska. That's a good point, Street Glide Piper. Oh, Everett Young's gonna light up a bowl of Big and Burly. Oh, you enjoy that, Everett. Ah, white tips, light green mountains, and blue water. Was that the inspiration, James? It really does look very cool. I mean that in a temperature sense. Bush beer. All right, we got a bid of $60 from Voodoo. Anyone willing to go to 70? What a crater on Pluto must look like indeed. Really cool. And the nice thing is you can look at it and imagine things like that. It just adds to the charm. All right, so we got a top bid right now, $60. We're going to go ahead and do the 1 minute thing starting now. So 1 minute, current top bid $60 is Voodoo's. Voodoo wants to get a set. And we got 10 seconds left. All right, there we go. Congratulations, Voodoo. You now have a very nice set of pipe holders. And again, same thing. Please send via PayPal to CaneRodPiper@gmail.com. And I know why he wanted both of these. I hope you don't mind me explaining this, Voodoo, but you know, he is a pipe smoker, so he wants to have a place to keep his pipe, but he also needs a place to put his Yingling, and that would make a perfectly fine coaster as well. Thanks, buddy. Voodoo is not a fan of the Yingling. All right, so I've got a couple more donations coming in, and I'm conscious of the time. It's going on 9 o'clock. I don't want to. Well, you know what? I guess we'll take them. You guys are being kind and generous, and I see no reason not to. And you know, folks will be here, so let's do it. So, Smokin' Fireman, thank you very much. Smokin' Fireman is gonna donate a tin of McClellan 40th anniversary. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Smokin' Fireman. That is very much appreciated. And Daniel Leslie donated. Okay, so 8-ounce mason jar full of Low Country Virginia with 3 years of age. Now, Daniel, you are overseas, is that right? Is that going to be a problem? Yeah. All right. Well, Daniel, I'm gonna tentatively put you down, but let me know if the shipping's going to be a problem. Because shipping, if I remember right, you're in Canada. Okay, well, that's not going to be too terrible. And that's going to be 8 ounces of, what the heck was it? Low Country, Virginia. All right. So let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing a lot of what's going by here. Okay, so let's move on then to the next item, because we're not even halfway through. Next item. This is an anonymous donation, and hopefully this will work. I hope that you can now see a picture of the next item. Just check on that. Oh, that's not going to work. Yes. So the next item is a tin of a Scudo from 2010. So it's got 11 years age. Scudo is a very, very nice vapor that I'm sure ages very well. I personally don't smoke much of it, but I've had it, and I have actually had the opportunity to smoke some 10-year-old Escudo, and it was a different tobacco completely from, you know, brand new Escudo. So I think whoever is the winner of this one will be very happy with it. So we're gonna go ahead and start the bidding on this 11-year-old tin of Escudo, and we've got a bid of $20 from Kilted Piper Steve and Miss Kathy. Ganjuana, $30. Voodooed, $40. Sorry, Tim. Top bid is voodooed at 40. Would you like to go to 50? We can try, Mark. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'll give it a shot. Interesting. Doug Owen says Escudo is the oldest vapor roundel on the market. Gary Gentile, $50. Gary's got the top bid now at $50. Tim, I apologize that it may show up differently sometimes, and I just have to go by what's on my screen. My pipe and I, the Escudo, is 11 years old. It's from 2010. Jay Mouton, good to see you, Jason. Voodooed is now coming in with a $60 bid. So we got a top bid of 60. $60 for some 11-year-old Escudo. Not a bad deal. Jay Foreman is saying it's the best vapor. I know Jay is a fan. All right, we're at $60, and we're going to go ahead and start the 1-minute timer, and we'll start that now. Yeah, Briar Blues is one of those Escudo guys. It's wonderful tobacco, you know, it's really high quality, good stuff. I'm just a burly guy, so. And Doug Owen is weighing in and saying it is the best vapor. And we got 5 seconds. Congratulations, Voodooed. You are the owner of the tin of 2010 Escudo. You know the drill by now, buddy. You're cleaning up. And thank you so much. It's very, very generous and kind of you. It's a good point, Street Glide. I am saving on postage. I just send everything to Voodooed. But I might have to throw in a 6-pack of Yingling for him. So I know, buddy, and it's appreciated. It's much appreciated, and it is for a great cause. All right, the next item is actually a lot of tobaccos. Not a lot of tobaccos, but a lot of tobaccos. And these are from an anonymous donor. And hold off on you wouldn't drink it? It's okay, Michael. It's okay. It's raising money, and you know, it is what it is. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, so we've got a lot here of 4 tobaccos, and they're all unique and all in various ways somewhat difficult to find. Sharon, have a good night, and God bless you too. Thank you for joining us tonight. So we have tobacco number 1, Peterson Irish Flake from 2015. Tobacco number 2, I wrote on this, Samuel Gawith Kendall Cream from 2017. Tobacco number 3 is a pouch of Clan, and I don't believe there's any way to date this, but Clan is a very unique blend. If you haven't had it, it's I don't think it's made anymore. If it is made anymore, it's not possible to get in the US. So it's a really good opportunity to try a very rare tobacco, and one that is quite unique. And the 4th tobacco in the lot is a tin of H&H Rustica, which is tin number 1098 of 7100 for those of you that care about such things, and I think there's only one of you that does. So there are the 4 tobaccos that you are bidding on, and I see bids are already coming in. We got a bid of $20 from Corvette Jim, which was quickly topped by a bid of $30 from Kilted Piper Steve. Voodoo's coming in at 40, Tim Fournier 50. My Pipe and I, thank you so much, my friend. That's very kind of you. Gotta do the horn. That's really very kind of you, much appreciated. So right now, top bid for the 4 tobaccos is Tim Fournier with $50. So they are still making Clan, Boris. Thank you for clarifying that. So you can get Clan over in Finland, but not in the US. D Swan 04, $60. Well, it's very kind of you, My Pipe and I. It's a little complicated for me to sort that out and figure out what YouTube will actually give me, but I will put that amount into the into the total for you. Thank you very much. Dude Rustica, $80. Dude Rustic is bidding on the Clan. I know he is. Armchair Piper, $70. I'm sorry, Armchair Piper, you've been outbid by Dude Rustica at $80. Cliff Higgins, good to see you, buddy. Cliff's bidding $100, and then Armchair Piper's coming in at $90. I'm sorry, Ed. No, My Pipe and I, it's much appreciated. I told folks not to do it and I just wanted to explain so that people didn't think I was changing. So right now, top bid is $100 from Cliff Higgins. We'll give that a little bit of time. $100. Voodoo, $110. Ed's coming in at 110, but Voodoo has already bid that, Ed. I'm sorry, there seems to be a delay on your end. Sure, James. I will quickly show it again. It's a tin of Peterson Irish Flake from 2015, Kendall Cream from 2017, a pouch of Clan, and a tin of Rustica. No need to be sorry, my pipe and I. Dude Rustica, 120. Herb 65, we have to do increments of $10. I'm sorry. $120 from Dude Rustica. Oh, that's fantastic news, Tim. Herb 65, if you'd like to go to 130, we can do that, but otherwise Dude Rustic has got the high bid right now at 120. Herb goes to 130, perfect. All right, Jay, thanks for joining us tonight. You have a good evening. And good weekend as well. Voodoo's up to 140. This is going well, 140, come on. You're welcome, Jay. Thank you. All right, Voodoo's got the top bid of 140 right now, and in a moment we're going to start the timer. Are we going to let him walk away with another lot? In 140, that's what, 30 some dollars each? Some of these cannot be purchased. Ben Greeneman bidding 150. Sorry, Steve, it came in a little bit earlier than yours on my screen, so 150 from Ben Greeneman is the top bid right now. Voodoo comes back with 160. 160. Do I hear 170? $170 for 4 tins of really fine tobacco that are not easy to find. Do I hear 170, or are we going to let Voodoo take another lot? Herb 65, 170. We have a new high bidder. Anybody willing to go to 180? Thank you, Herb 65. Yeah, of course, it's not just about the tobacco. It's about helping out a family and giving them a little bit more cheer for the holidays. Okay, Ben. We'll try to keep it down. Voodoo 180. 180 for the 410s tobacco. Fantastic. Dare I ask if we've got a bit of 190 out there? I don't think I can, RJ Lionheart, at least not until I finish this. So. All briared up. How you doing, John? NFL not for long. We got 180 from Voodoo. Do I hear 190? 190 from Herb 60. Sorry, Herb 65. 190. Voodoo's going to 200. All right, 200. $200. Do I hear 210? Absolutely, TPI. Prayers are also welcome for the family. They need those as well. And guys, if you don't have the ability to, to bid right now, just pray for them. It's definitely going to help. 200. Do I hear 210? All right, Voodoo, you're currently leading with that bid of 200. We're going to give it another few seconds. He hasn't gotten it yet, James. Hasn't gotten it yet. And we'll start the 1 minute timer. It's a good point, Tim. We should have clarified that this is all in US dollars. Just kidding. All right, we're starting the 1 minute timer. $200 is the top bid. Will Voodoo walk away with another lot? Will he continue to save me money on shipping? It's okay, my pipe and I. Just the thoughts are worth as much as money. Oh, Ganj, that's funny. 10 seconds. And there we go. Congratulations, Voodoo. Congratulations. You've done it again. So the 4 tobaccos are going to be heading your way for a bid of $200, and I will make a note of that. So congratulations and thank you much for that. Thanks, Chad. Yes, that is the email that'll get you to the PayPal if you'd like to make a donation. And, that is also quite welcome, guys. $5 would be welcome. anything that we can do to help them out. All right, what's up next? So next we are going to go with the pipe that started all this. Please don't start bidding because there's a catch here. Daniel Leslie wants to know if I can do his next, as he has to step out. All right, Daniel, we can do that. Sure, we can do that. So Daniel Leslie is putting in an 8 ounces of Low Country Virginia that is 3 years old. So who would like to bid on the 3-year-old Virginia blend Low Country Virginia? Everett, you have a great night too, my friend. Thank you so much. I don't know anything about the blend other than it's of Virginia and it's 3 years old. And Daniel will be shipping it directly. We've got $10 from Corvette Jim. $20 from Tim Fournier. Sorry, Kilted Piper Steve. Tim already bid 20. Can you go to 30? Do not know, Doug. Do not know. Daniel, is it a tin tobacco? It's in a mason jar. Okay. Kilted Piper Steve's going to 30. Tim's going to 40. The top bid is $40 right now, Tim Fournier. $40. Give it a few more seconds before I start the timer. Do I hear 50? All right, we're going to start the timer now. 1 minute. One minute, top bid $40. Jay Mouton says it's an Old Belt Red and Bright Virginia blend. From Low Country Pipes and Cigars. Thank you, Patrick. We got 10 seconds to go. Top bid $40. And there we have it. Tim Fournier, congratulations. You are the owner of the Low Country Virginia for $40. If you could send that by PayPal to CaneRodPiper@gmail.com, we will get that in the mail to you as soon as the dust settles. So thank you very much, Tim, and thank you very much, Daniel. That was very kind of you. All right, gotta get moving here because we got a lot to get through. So you did indeed win, Tim. You did indeed. All right, next item. This is the pipe that started this whole thing off. This is the tomato that Justin asked me to make, and obviously you can't really make a tomato out of a corncob pipe, but you know, it's tomato-esque. It's a little stubby pipe, acrylic stem, cherry wood shank, country gent. It will be pipe mortared before I send it out to you. This one, I have to start the bidding high because Brian Quilty has put a bid in on this of $100. And the reason Brian can't be here, by the way, is that he's the projectionist at his local movie theater, old time movie theater. He does that on Friday nights and he just can't make the live stream, but he really wanted to help out and bid on something. So he generously put in a $100 bid on this. So we will start the bidding on this at $100. If anybody is interested in going above that to 110, now would be the time. And by the way, these pipes are not filtered. They're just the standard drilling. Oh, thanks, guys. I appreciate the kind comments on it. I greatly regret that Justin was never able to see it because I think he would have been pretty excited by it. He really wanted a tomato in a cob. And I know $100 is a pretty high ask for a corncob pipe. So, whoa, Cliff Higgins is going to bid 150. Was not expecting that, Cliff. That's a big jump. $150. Cliff has got the top bid. Higgy comes through indeed. $150. Anybody want to jump in with 160? I think it's always hard for me to know. The reason I don't do these very often is I don't know what to charge for them because, you know, it's a corncob pipe, but it's a lot of work that goes into them. So I 150 is a very, very generous price for this. And yes, absolutely, Chad. Brian is still sending the $100 as a donation, even though he's not going to get the pipe. So that's a good point. He's very, very generous of him. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and start the 1 minute clock. Glad you enjoyed it, Cliff. 1 minute starting now. 150 top bid. That's right, Street Glide. So it'll be a total of $250 for this pipe, which is absolutely awesome. We're down to 30 seconds. Amazing indeed. You're right. This is, I don't know if it's worth it, but this is certainly the highest priced corncob I've ever seen. And there we go. Congratulations, Cliff Higgins. The pipe is yours. So that will be 150. All right, well, thank you very much, Cliff, and congratulations. All right, next up, we have got a couple more tobaccos. These are 2 tins, again an anonymous donor, 2 tins of Cornell and Deal tobaccos. 1 tin is Burley Flake number 3 from 2008, and the other is Haunted Bookshop from 2020. So both 8-ounce tins, very nice tobaccos. So who would like to start off the bidding? We've got D Swan 04 bidding $50. Really, Cliff? Wow. That is super generous of you. And I'm sure Brian will be thrilled. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, thank you, Cliff. Thank you very much. So we got a bid of $50 for the 2 tins of Cornell and Deal tobacco from D Swan 04. The Briar Gecko is going in at $60. This is for 2 8-ounce tins of Cornell and Deal tobacco. So it's a pound of tobacco. Both very good blends, in my humble opinion. Current bid is $60. Anybody want to go to $70? Indeed, Cliff. Brian is a big part of the community, and he is just a wonderfully generous fellow. Soon as he found out I was a fly tyer, he started showering me with fly tying materials and just amazing stuff. So $60 on the Cornell and Deal tobaccos. I'm going to give that a few more seconds while I load my pipe, and then we will start the 1-minute timer. Armchair Piper Ed, $70 on the Cornell and Deal tobaccos. $70. Armchair Piper has the top bid. Do I hear 80? You're welcome, Cliff. Yeah, you understand, I know. All right, we got a top bid of $70. We're going to start the timer up in just a few seconds. So 1 minute, $70 top bid on the 2 tins of Cornell and Deal tobacco, 1 tin of Haunted Bookshop from 2020, 1 tin of Burley Flake number 3 from 2006. Dude Rustica, $80. We got a new high bid. So we will restart the 1-minute timer starting now. $80, Dude Rustica top bid. Do we have 90? Top bid is Dude Rustica, $80 for the 2 tins of Cornell and Deal. Both excellent blends. Burley Flake number 3 is one of my favorites. Armchair Piper going up to $90. So we restart the 1 minute timer once again. $90, top bid. $30, $90. Anyone willing to go to 100? Dude Rustica, $100. All right, we'll start the 1 minute timer once again at $100. Dude Rustica. See if we get anybody willing to go to 110. John, give her my best, and happy to do it. Okay, $100 for the 2 8-ounce tins of Cornell and Deal tobacco, Burley Flake number 3, and Haunted Bookshop. Excellent blend, both. We're down to 10 seconds. And there we go. Congratulations, Dude Rustica. You are now the owner of 2 tins of Cornell and Deal tobacco for the price of $100. If you could kindly send that by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com. It will get in the mail to you as soon as the dust settles here. Congratulations, Steve. All right, our next item. This is a very beautiful piece. This is a pipe roll made by Miss Kathy and donated by Miss Kathy and Kilted Piper Steve. If you haven't seen these, they're really wonderful. They have this nice leather tie and unroll, and there's pouches on both sides for your pipes or tobacco, and then there's these compartments for lighters and pipe cleaners and such, champers and whatnot. The whole thing rolls up. I've been able to get 3 pipes in one of these for a trip, so they're wonderful. I take mine fishing. I take it if I'm just going on a day trip. It all ties up very securely. These beads keep it secure, and it's got this beautiful deer applique. So, what are we going to bid for this? And by the way, okay, so we got Boca de Boynton bidding $100. Thank you there, Charlie. So we got bids of $20 and $30 coming in, but the $100 is the top bid right now. These are one of the best pipe rolls that exist, no question about it. I've got several pipe rolls, and the one that Miss Kathy made is definitely my favorite. And according to Miss Kathy and Steve, this is going to quickly become a rare item because she only has material to make about 10 more, and she's not going to make any more after that. So if you want one of these, this is the opportunity to get one. So the bid currently is $100, top bid, which is Boca de Boynton. Doug Owen, $200. It's okay, my pipe and I. It's just about supporting the family. So we got Doug Owen at $200 for this beautiful pipe roll. Well worth it. And of course, it's not about what you're getting here. It's about helping out Justin's family. So, $200 to Doug Owen, currently the top bid. I'm going to go ahead and start the 1-minute timer. And that's starting now. So 1 minute, $200 to Doug Owen. Do we have 210? There you go, Jim. Down to 30 seconds. Voodoo, $210. Voodoo upsetting Doug's dream. $210. Restarting the 1-minute timer. Top bid to Voodoo at $210, and we're down to about 40 seconds. Oh, I'm keeping track, Voodoo. Ten seconds. 10 seconds, $210. And there we go. Voodoo, you've done it again. You are the proud owner of one of Miss Kathy's pipe rolls. Fantastic. Congratulations. That's dangerous, Voodoo. If you lost track. That's very dangerous, because I've got 4 items here for you. And again, yeah, that's right, Jim. No, I've got it all taken care of, and you can go back and confirm it later. And you are saving me quite a bit in shipping, so I appreciate that, my friend. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We've got 5 items left. And I realize that we're going on 10 o'clock, so we got to start moving here. All right, so next up, the next item on my list is the last of the donations from James Stumbo, which is this really gorgeous tobacco tray. So this tray is made of resin. James knew that Justin was an avid fly fisherman, and he wanted to do something reminiscent of that. So he's got the greenish blue representing water and trees, and this brown line representing the bottom of a river. It is lined with this nice leather liner that you can, rub your flakes out on and all that, and it provides you with a way to kind of tip it back into the tin when you're done. And James' wife put a beautiful illustration of brook trout on the tray. which, you know, honestly, as much as I like the leather liner, I like the brook trout more. Sorry, James. So I envy the person that gets this. If you're a fly fisherman, this is going to be the perfect pipe accessory for you. So, where are we at? All right, so we got Corvette Jim $20, All Briared Up $30, Street Glide Piper $40, All Briared Up $50. So we're at $50 right now. This is the top bid. Mark, I have not had a chance to look at the email, but I think I can do it. I think I can get the picture up, so just hang tight. We'll do that next. Better than harbor trout. So, again, very nice. It's a nice size too. I mean, I'm usually packing pipes on the go, walking around and all that, but my wife would greatly appreciate it if I kept something like this in my lap when I'm sitting upstairs in the recliner, because I do tend to make a mess. And it's just the right size for that. It's not too big, but big enough that you can put a pipe and a tamper and everything on it. So we got $50 from All Briared Up. That is the current top bid. Cliff Higgins, $100. Oh, there you go. So James is saying that just the leather part sells for $50 at pipe shows. And yeah, I can imagine, which is surprising, but not really when you consider what people pay for leather. $100 to Cliff Higgins. He has the top bid right now. Ben Greenman, say it softly, Ben. Ben Greenman, $130. $130 is the top bid from Ben. And this is truly I mean, just the artwork on this. I just love that style. James, I don't know if she painted this freehand or if she, you know, what the inspiration was, but it's really very reminiscent of a brook trout. Cliff Higgins, $150. Cliff is on top again. $150. Do I hear $160? Ben Greenman, $160. There we go. Ben Greenman has the top bid at $160. Do I hear $170? Do I hear $170? I'm going to go ahead and start the 1 minute timer momentarily. All right, currently top bid is $160 to Ben Greenman, and we will start the 1 minute timer now. Oh, $170 right after I said that. So Cliff Higgins has bid $170. And we're going to do 1 minute timer again, starting now. $170 top bid for Cliff Higgins. Do I hear $180? Cliff might be. It's funny. All right, 170 for Cliff Higgins, top bid. We've got about 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. And it is sold. Congratulations, Cliff Higgins, for $170. Beautiful. Beautiful tobacco tray is yours. So congratulations, Cliff. And very generous of all you folks for bidding. All right, so next up we've got generous donation. They're all generous donations. I keep saying that and forgetting that I should say it about every donation. But Tobacco Pipes International has sent a donation, and I'm going to see if I can actually access the picture and get it added in here so that I can show it to you. So we shall just give me a moment while I talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Just gotta figure out where to put it. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Because I'm just going to share the whole thing. Okay. Sorry, I talk to myself sometimes. Actually, I talk to myself all the time. Okay, we're almost there. Let's just go ahead and open this. There we go. We just might be able to do this, guys. Aw, Cliff. You gotta be kidding. That is incredible. I'm really I'm shocked. So if you didn't see it, Cliff Higgins has actually told me to keep the tray. Wow. That is really kind of you, Cliff. Thank you so much. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. Thank you so much, my friend. I haven't added up anything yet over a pipe. I will shortly, but right now, let me just see if I can get this picture up for the next donation. Cliff's practically making me cry, James. So, hang on just 1 second. We're flying by the seat of our pants here, but I think I can do this. Maybe not. I have no idea what you guys are seeing right now, but probably nothing good. That's not going to work. Well, let's not do it that way. The problem is I have this all set up ahead of time, and adding in something is not trivial. But I would really like to be able to show you this. Let's try one more thing here. Not sure why that's not working. But it's clearly not. And I'm gonna make you all dizzy if I keep doing it. So Mark, I'm sorry I can't show the picture, but there's one other thing I might be able to do. So I'm going to try to pull it up on my phone, which actually shows pretty well when I hold it up to the screen, surprisingly well. So let's do that. And what we are going to be auctioning off next is a tin of Durbar. I forget the date, I'll tell you in a moment. And a pipe that was made by Tobacco Pipes International. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. This is a very low lo-fi way of doing it, I'm afraid. I realize you can't see a lot of detail there, but it's looks like a nice poker, a little bit of a bend to the stem, nicely rusticated, nice deep rustication it appears. So that is what we will be bidding on here. Got one other picture here that might show it in a slightly different light. Nice, I like that little shank accent that he's got in there. Very nice work, Mark. So, it's a free hand. It's not a poker. It's poker-esque, but it's a free hand. You can see that little point on the bottom. So, who are those naked people in the pictures? What? Ah, Charlie, you're funny. All right, so we got the bidding started already. Corvette Jim $20, ENAS Dad $100, Ben Greenman $150. Sorry, my pipe and I, Kilted Piper Steve, you've been outbid $150. Brian Woodward $170. It is an awesome pipe, Kanjuana. It is. It's not filtered, by the way. Ina's Dad $200 for the pipe and the Durbar. And that Durbar is, by the way, 2014. $200 is the top bid from Ina's Dad. And, you know, for a pipe that nice, $200 is a pretty reasonable price. Do I hear 210? We will get ready to start the 1 minute timer with $200 being the top bid. So we will begin the 1 minute timer now. And Mark, thank you so much. It was very kind of you and a very nice price. A very nice pipe, and it is a great price all briared up. We got 15 seconds. $200 is the top bid to Enos' dad. You did a lot of good, Voodoo. And we've got it. So, Enos' dad, you are the proud owner of Tobacco Pipes International Pipe number 2, which is quite beautiful, and a tin of Dunhill Durbar. So thank you, Enos' dad. And thank you, Tobacco Pipes International, for the kind donation. Enos' dad, if you could please send the money by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com, and as soon as things get settled, I'll have Mark send that out to you. So thank you very much. All right, next up. We actually have 3 items left, I believe. 1, 2. We've got 3 items left, and they're all, I think, very interesting and unique items. So, first off, let's do Smokin' Fireman's donation. So, Smokin' Fireman, during the live stream, kindly offered up a tin of McClellan 40th anniversary. So this was a very special blend from McClellan, Virginia. Very high regard. I did not try it myself, but I know it got, rave reviews. And that was, what, 4 years ago? 5? I don't remember how long ago that was, but was that? I don't know how old that is, actually, but obviously you cannot buy it anymore because you can't buy anything from McClellan anymore. So it's a very kind donation and a fantastic opportunity for you Virginia lovers to pick up a very rare tobacco. Corvette Jim, $10. Boca de Boyton, $100. We're doing 10 false steps. Do I hear 1,000? No. High bid $100 for Boca de Boyton. 110, Voodoo. Voodoo, I thought you were tapped out. What happened? $110 to Voodoo. Do I hear 120? This is a really rare tobacco, guys. And if you're a Virginia lover, it's one that should be on your bucket list. And that's coming from a burly guy. Doug Owen, $200. $200 for the McClellan 40th anniversary. That is a real thing indeed, Smokin' Fireman. Indeed. And it's a very kind thing that you're doing, sharing the love, my friend. Voodoo looking under the couch cushions. That's okay. So top bid right now is $200 to Doug Owen. Northwest Pipe Smoker, $210 to Tom. 210. Top bid. Do I hear 220? Sorry, Voodoo, we got to go in $10 increments. You found the penny, huh? 210 to Northwest Pipe Smoker. Give it another moment and we'll start the timer. Northwest Pipe Smoker is going up to 220. You're the top bid right now, Tom. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You're the top bid at 210. Unless I haven't seen a bid yet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the 1 minute timer now. And Northwest Pipe Smoker is the top bid at $220. He's scared of him. That's right, Street Glide. All right, $210 Northwest Pipe Smoker. Ah, that's really kind of you, Tom. And we've got about 10 minutes to go. Yeah, I'm sorry, 10 seconds to go. 220 it is. All right. 220 it is, and it is yours, Tom. So the tin of McClellan 40th anniversary goes to Northwest Pipe Smoker for $220. So Tom, if you can send that by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com, and Smoking Fireman will get that in the. I'll forward the address information to him, and he will get it in the mail to you. Smoking Fireman, send me an email, so I've got your email address, please. And congratulations, Northwest Pipe Smoker, and thank you again, Smoking Fireman. So we have, I saw somebody ask how many items are left. There are 2 items left. The first of those 2 items is another rare tobacco from McClellan. And this is a 100-gram tin of Throgmorton Cellar. This is from my my cellar. I received it in 2015, but according to the tin, it was tinned in 2013. Very sought after blend. And again, it's a blend you just can't buy anymore. So let's open up the bidding on the Throgmorton Cellar. Corvette Jim's bidding $20. Ganjuana $50. My Pipe and I $70. James Stumbo $80. Name That Pipe $100. Voodooed, you were outbid. Ina's Dad $150. $150. $150 is the top bid. Thank you, RJ Lionheart. If I don't see you, you have a great weekend. Yep. Sorry, James. Top bid is currently $150 to Ina's Dad. It is the penultimate item indeed, Michael Case. Armchair Piper, $160. $160. No problem, James. You were very generous with the donations. So much appreciated, my friend. Who did you? You should get some kind of discount on PayPal. 160 to Armchair Piper Ed. Do we get 170? I'm gonna start the 1-minute timer soon. Thank you, Smoking Fireman. All right, top bid right now is to Armchair Piper at 160. And we will begin the 1-minute timer now. So the bid is 160, looking for 170 on the tin of Frogmorton cellar. Dr. Evil's banned. He's not allowed to bid, Tim. All right, we're down to 25 seconds. 160 is the top bid, Armchair Piper. Ten seconds. And it is sold. Congratulations, Armchair Piper Ed. You are the owner of the Frogmorton cellar for $160. If you will please send that to me by PayPal at canerodpiper@gmail.com. I will get it in the mail to you. Thank you very much. All right, last item. This one surprised me. Okay, it should be fixed now. Can you guys hear me? Give me some indication that you can hear me. You got a black screen. That should bring me back. Let's see, that seems to be working. Can you see me and or hear me? Yeah, there should be a photo of a pipe. There we go. I think we're back. Sorry about that. YouTube knows I went over. You can hear me? Fantastic. Okay, here we go. So let's start this over again. Got an email from an anonymous donor. He said that he had the Matches 860 memorial pipe. This is the pipe that Eddie Gray had made. There's only 860 of these that were made. This is unsmoked in the box with all of the material that came with the pipe, the picture of matches, the pamphlet, the Savinelli filters, everything. Just like you got it, just like you bought it from Eddie. He kindly has donated this unsmoked, and this is the last item in the auction. So you guys know what you're bidding on. It is this pipe, but that pipe. It is this pipe, but a different. You know what I mean. It's getting late. It's the same pipe as this, however, a different piece of briar and acrylic. All right, so let's see. We got bids coming in. Street Glide Piper bids $200. Ganjuana, sorry you've been outbid, my friend. My pipe and I, $210. $210. Top bid on the Matches Memorial Friday Savinelli. $220 from Smoking Fireman. 220 top bid. Do I hear 230? Be careful, James. I consider all numbers to be bids. It is a pretty pipe. It is indeed, Tim. Smoking Fireman 220 is the current top bid. I am dry. Do I hear 230? It is an anonymous donor, Cliff. Street Glide Piper, $230. 230. Do I hear 240? Anonymous was one of our biggest donors. 260 from Phil Rivera. Sorry, Smoking Fireman, top bid is 260. Do I hear 270? $270 from Smoking Fireman. 270 is the top bid. Do I hear 280? This is probably, I can't imagine you're going to have many more opportunities to order a or to buy a Matches Memorial pipe. $270 is the top bid. Order a pipe. Let a Rip Friday show chat wants to know if this is it, or will you take a last minute item or two? Honestly, we've gone way over a pipe, so I would rather, if folks want to send donations, but we've gone really late now. I don't know if we should take any more items. Yeah, I'm seeing guys saying they're never going to sell them. So 270 is the current top bid. $270, and we're going to go ahead and start the 1 minute timer soon if we don't get another bid. So, Big Country Briar's coming in at 280. $280. $300 from Smoking Fireman. $300. Top bid. Thanks over a pipe, and please offer my thanks. It's not that I'm not grateful for the offer, but this has just been a long haul, and I think most of us are getting pretty tired right now. But please send our thanks. So we got $300 from Smoking Fireman. Oh, Voodoo, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of it. All right, $300. We are going to start the 1 minute timer at $300 for the Matches Memorial pipe. Briar Blues coming in at $325. Didn't know you were lurking, Mike. $325 for Briar Blues. But actually, Mike, we have to do $10 increments, so you can pick 320 or 330. Oh, it doesn't matter because Smoking Fireman's now up to 350. 350. Top bid is $350 from Smoking Fireman. Cody sold a kidney. That's funny. Briar Blues 360. 360. And well worth it. I mean, this pipe is not, you're not going to have another chance to get one of these. And I can tell you, and I think most people will attest, this is one of the best smoking pipes that Savinelli makes. $360. I don't want to cut it off too early, but we don't get $370 in another moment or so. We're going to go ahead and start the 1 minute timer. All right, let's begin the 1 minute timer now. We're at $360, Briar Blues. Smoking Fireman 370. Restarting the 1 minute timer at 370. Do we hear 380? Briar Blues 380. Restarting the 1 minute timer. Do I hear 390? Tim, next time we do this, I'm going to let you do all the auction calling. $380 to Briar Blues with 30 seconds left on the timer. $380, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And sold the Briar Blues for $380. Congratulations, Mike. I'm sorry, 380. I think I said 380. Congratulations, Mike. You are now the owner of the Matches Memorial Friday Savinelli. If you could please send that by PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com. I will take care of getting it shipped to you as soon as the dust here all settles. So that was the last item. We ran quite a bit over. We're nearly an hour over. I need to write down the last one here before I forget. And I want to first off thank everyone that joined us tonight, just being here to support and engage in the chat and everything. It was wonderful. Thank you to all the folks that donated things to the auction. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought I was just going to be auctioning off 2 corncob pipes. So that's just amazing. Ben, the email is canerodpiper@gmail.com. And thank you to everybody that bid, obviously. Oh, wow, Briar Blues, that is incredibly generous of you, sir. Thank you. You know, there's just been so much generosity here tonight. Things like what just happened. Briar Blues said ship the pipe to Cody, who he was bidding against. So that's really very generous of you, Mike. And congratulations, Smoking Fireman. Sorry if I don't write this down. I'll goober something up. Yeah, so I lost where I was there. Thanks, Briar Blues. Safe trip there. So, thanks everybody that bid. Obviously, this was for a really wonderful cause. I mean, it's going to definitely ensure that Justin's wife Jamie and her kids have a much merrier merrier Christmas, I was going to say, but happier holiday season, both Thanksgiving and Christmas. So thank you all for helping make this a little bit better for them. Couch, thank you so much, my friend. It's been really great, and I appreciate you all hanging on. There's still 71 folks watching, even though I'm an hour over my normal time, and I appreciate that. Sorry if I stepped on over a pipe. It wasn't intentional, but it just ran that way. So I appreciate their kindness and generosity, and also the folks that wanted to add something in, and I just didn't have the time or, quite frankly, the energy to keep going. So I appreciate you all. This is what this community has been about, always has been about, and I hope will be about for many, many years to come. Oh, Voodoo. Thank you so much, my friend. Voodoo's going to need to get a second job after tonight. Yes, indeed. Thank you all. So folks, I'm not going to hold you any longer. We'll be back to fun and games and shenanigans next week in our usual time slot. Just a reminder, some of these items are being shipped from people other than me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the money. I will let you know on Sunday what the total is. And I'm going to hold that until everything gets shipped. And then I will give it to Justin's wife. Just to make sure that everything gets out there. Once everything's shipped, then I'll feel comfortable doing that, and this just protects everyone. So if anybody does want to donate, they can do it through PayPal to canerodpiper@gmail.com, but please put a note in the note section saying it's for Justin's auction. So that's canerodpiper@gmail.com. So thank you so much for everything, and yeah, well, not quite going to take a week off all briared up, but I'm gonna sleep well tonight, and I'm gonna sleep particularly well tonight, knowing that we did such a good thing for Justin's family. So that's okay, my pipe and I'll be able to sort it out. Don't worry about it, Eden. Don't worry about it. All right, Mark, I think I understood that, but send me an email. We'll get it sorted out. No problem. And James, I will send the whole community's love to Justin's family. I think they felt it tonight. I don't know if his wife was tuned in or not, but she'll know just based on she saw the donations that I knew about prior to this show, and she certainly will see the the love in terms of the amount that we've raised for them. So I know that will be felt. So thank you so much. And please do keep Justin's family in prayer or in thoughts. That's important too. And it helps all of us. So folks, thank you all for a great night. Have a great evening and a fantastic weekend. I'll probably make a video. Well, I will make a video on Sunday, and I'll update you on totals and everything. But thanks again, everyone. Take care.